Good evening. I just wanted to make a video because I've rearranged my Super Famicom games. I've also made some purchases recently, so there's a few extra pickups in there, and maybe I've missed them in videos and stuff, and I can just sort of pick them out and have a little look, maybe a little chat about them and stuff. But the main thing is I've sort of put the sports titles and the gambling titles to the back, because obviously I'm much less likely to play them than I am most of the titles at the front. So if I take a look at this side, you can see I don't have many Disney games, and it doesn't actually specify that they're Disney on the side. But obviously Mickey Mouse and the Lion. This is the Lion King, by the way, a Virgin game with Lion King. So basically, I put all the Disney games together because if I'm looking for a cutesy platformer that's decently made, then half the time that most of the Disney games are pretty half decent actually. So and they're the only three I have at the moment. So Tales of Fantasia over here. So yeah, I put the Ease games together as well. So I've got the two Ease games here and here. So this is Ease 5, this is Ease 3. Then I put the Gomon games together, 1, 2 and 3, and then Gomon Ebisu, which is a fishing game, I believe. And then up the top I've got Hokuto no Ken with number 5, which is like an RPG sort of fighter. It looks, I've not played it to be brutally honest, but it's got RPG elements and side-scroll and beat-em-up elements, so I have no idea what it's like. I should have played it really, to be honest, by now. Romantic Saga 2 and 3 together. I don't have number 1 yet. I forget the name of this game, and I can't read it. It doesn't translate. Digid or something. Gadi or something. I forget. It doesn't translate from its Japanese into its English directly. And there is Fatal Fury 2, Fatal Fury Special. Put the two Super Mario World games together. I don't have Super Mario Collection box yet, unfortunately, but I bought Acrobat Mission. That came with a lot before the last video, and it's got really nice box art. I think it's pretty cool, and the box condition's also in pretty decent nick. It's some kind of top-down shooter, but I haven't had the chance to play it, to be honest, right just yet. Because I have been I've been going through these for the past couple of weeks because I've had a bit of time off over Christmas. So I will talk to you about a couple of them. Solstice 2, I have played this, but not for the Super Famicom, not the Japanese version. I bought this for nostalgic reasons. It's not the greatest RPG on earth, but what it is, it evokes nostalgia. So I mean, and I played Solstice 1 on the NES, which was also a really atmospheric game, I felt, especially at that time. It was Brandish, Popeye, that's Tactics, Ogre, Chrono Trigger, which is a spare. I think it's a spare. Yeah, it is a spare, but I'm going to keep the spare in this case. This is a robot game, and I've got lots of robot games, but I particularly like the box art on this because of the purple colour, which is slightly pathetic, but yeah, that's the way it is. I think it's pretty cool. It looks pretty good. It looks like a parodious cover in some respects. I think from the video I couldn't actually read it. I definitely couldn't read the kanji, so I didn't know exactly what it was before I bought it. So I haven't played that, but I have played this Kamen Rider game, which I got with my last lot, and it's a side-scrolling motorbike beat-em-up. It's pretty repetitive. I'll just show more of the box art. It's pretty repetitive. It's a decent enough game. But it doesn't really float my boat in terms of longevity or draw. It doesn't draw me in. Actually, on this shelf, I've probably got the game that has drawn me in the most. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about this game. I got this with the lot before the one that I videoed, actually. And this is called Okunen no Monogatari, which is basically 46 billion years or something story. 46 billion year story. 46 million year or 46 billion year. But basically this game, I mean, this cover is just so innocuous. I couldn't fathom what kind of game it was just by looking at the cover. An action evolution game. But it turns out to be the North American version of Evo. But obviously this would have been the first, because this was actually made by Enix. So this had a lot of the Dragon Quest creators that did some work on this, especially the music. So this is a really, I mean, I started to play this game, and then as soon as I started to play it, I played it for about 3 or 4 hours straight, and it was one of those games where I know that I'll complete it, because it's literally it's a bloody blinding game. I totally recommend it, and I would recommend it to anyone that would download a ROM for now. But if you can part with some money, the Japanese version is playable, but you'd probably need just the English translation through YouTube. Just watch a playthrough, just to do the RPG elements of the game, which are like add-ons for your creatures. So you're basically evolving throughout the game, so you need to evolve each part of your creature at that particular time, and you evolve from a fish right up until you're a human, and that's why it's called a 46 million year story, or 46 billion year story. But yeah, so that's why it's called Evo as well, which is evolution basically. So yeah, I totally recommend that game, and if you love it that much, yeah, you should buy it, because it's really a deep one of the SNES's or the Super Famicom's best titles, I would say. It's really good. So I've got the 2 Dragon Quest games down there. I still need 3 and 1 and 2. So I've got 2 down there actually. I've got Final Fantasy 4, Final Fantasy 5. Actually, out of all the lots that I've bought, remarkably, I still don't have Final Fantasy 6, even though it's like one of the most common games. I just don't have it boxed. Chrono Trigger again. Mystic Quest, Bahamut Lagoon. I put my Sailor Moon games together, so I've got Sailor Moon Another Story, Sailor Moon S, Sailor Moon something or other, 29, Sailor Moon S something or other. Magna Braban, Donkey Kong 1 and 3. I don't have 2. Cool Spot, Star Fox, Zelda. The 2 Front Mission games, Gun Hazard and the original Front Mission, Shadowrun, Treasure Hunter G, Kirby, the 2 Kirby games. There's a 3rd one that I need to get. I'm trying to think what it is. I've probably got it somewhere down there. Kirby's Bowl, Kirby Deluxe, and Kirby 3. Oh, no, I've got them all. Oh, holy shit. So that one's down there. Oh, never mind, I didn't put them together. That was stupid. Okay, well, never mind. So yeah, that's that shelf. And then down to this shelf, I've got most of the Bomberman games now. I've got Bomberman 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing 5, which is the rarest and the most expensive, obviously. And I've got Bomberman Panic W. I still need BD Man, and I still need Bomberman 5. But I got the multi-tap, which I showed in the last video anyway, but I cleaned it up a little bit. I cleaned up the multi-tap inside as well with and a kind of semi-abrasive sponge, and it's come up okay. And also it's got a little bit of tape, but I'm not going to take it off because it's kind of supporting the box. I could take it off because I took some off and I used spray. Anyway, the Mega Man games, yeah, they weren't in the best condition, but obviously you can see from the boxes they're in really nice condition, the boxes generally. Mega Man X2, obviously no manual and a little bit of a that thing there, which does bug me, but from this view it obviously looks really good, and obviously great, incredible games, the perfect pick up and play games, along with the Street Fighter games. These games here, actually all of these games here, are like the perfect pick up. Sorry, I touched Wolfenstein 3D, I didn't mean that. But all of these games are like the perfect pick up and play games. So you could just pick up Bomberman games, you could pick up Mega Man games and just play them, you know. You don't need to worry about having to play, like devote hours to it or anything like that. You could just pick up and play, enjoy, and that's it. So yeah, they're pretty cool games. And this is my favourite shelf, because I think the box art for the Bomberman game, side view wise anyway, well, for the front view as well, they look really good, but from the side view they look really good as well. And I actually I don't have the normal Street Fighter, which is kind of annoying because I kind of let it go, but I've got Wolfenstein 3D, which I have played now, and that game is it's okay. The character moves too fast in my opinion, and it's got loads of secrets. Hello monkey, good night. Good night. It's got loads of secrets and it's got loads of great stuff in it, but it just doesn't play well enough for me. Rock and Roll Racing, I've reiterated, that is one of my favourite Super Famicom games ever. Parodius, it's a good game, but I like Gokujo more. Gokujo is pretty cool. It's got you can choose lots of different characters in it, and including Goemon and stuff like that. I played Kirby now as well, and it's a bit slow, it's a bit cutesy for my liking. I think it's well made, and I understand why people like Kirby, but it's too slow paced for me. It's definitely too slow paced for me. There's just not enough. I know it's well made, the colours are amazing, the backgrounds are fantastic. It's a very, very good game to own, because of its cult status, and it's beautiful, and particularly this one is very beautiful. I think the box art's gorgeous, and this reflects the colours in game. The colours are really vivid and bright, and they're pastel shades, and I know it sounds a bit artistic, but it really is like a really visually impressive game, actually. But yeah, it's a bit too slow paced for my liking. Illusion of Time, Illusion of Gaia, I've obviously played that, and Secret Mana 2 and 3, obviously played those. Yeah, so that was it. I just basically there are games up the back now that you can see, which are behind everything. But what I've done is, oh, you can't really see very well, but there's some decent titles there, but generally I've stuck the decent stuff at the front, and basically all I wanted to do was make it more visually impressive. So when I look at it, I'm like, wow. Good night, monkey. When I look at it, I'm like, wow, look at that. It looks really nice, and they're games that I want to play. They're games that I want to see. They're all together in their positions, you know, so I can pick them out more easily. So I think that it looks really cool now, so I'm pretty pleased with that. But obviously, there's always room for more, as they say. So yeah, stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.